I'm a killer. That's no joke. With the 4.8 chase, no, it's too low. 1, 2, 3, it goes. So easy, I do so bang, I'm fine. It's time to finish. Fast from my hands and bring some damage. Turn my hole. Into a significant, I can't be tight like the glue. And that's my shot. So limit to the holes I can pull. Girls be sweating like a bandana. But I'm so gangster, so the police keep them on the radar scan. Would I be back like that? Y'all fucking selling glammy. We on our way to the Grammys. The work is the king. Can't look my name out your mouth like listen up from white people. So, cause I don't know where I'm from morning to night. Still money like off the sand and damn, all y'all suckers on the block that try to stop me can't fade me. It's still clicking push back with the plastic talk downside that we ain't trusted. You better wake up and smell the aroma. Cause we the one this one down south that California. I'm a killer, gorilla, that shit kill trap. I'm a break that shit solo. So breathe, you know, the heat, I'm so bang like I'm a brain. I'm a killer, gorilla, that's no joke strap. I'm a break that shit solo. So breathe, you know, the heat. Yo, see that my day. You see me? Fucking mafioso. And they fucking with no limit. See? Yeah. Master P. See? Fucking with the best. You don't wanna fuck with the best. Yo, Mocha. Yo, bro. Fuck with you. You never know what these niggas do. Man, shoot, yo, we call you crew. And do a review on these bitches, we call you boo. Yo, I only follow you. You never know what these niggas do. Man, shoot, yo, we call you crew. And do a review on these bitches, you call you never know. But some of these phony ass niggas are rushing. Know what you got, never allow the chance to touch it. Rush it. I'll be just sat in the game, die. You get it. And a piece of the pie. It's in his eyes. Pull that shit call, go up. Rip up a fella from together.
DeAndre Swift, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Still moving. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Red! Bronco 80! Steady, red!
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. At the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Bonner. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off play action. Bonner. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Edwards his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
At the 36-yard line. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun. Connor. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit, a great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Roma Dunze hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you put some doubt in their minds.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Bears defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Off the play fake. Bonner. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to throw. Bonner. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. This is 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Bonner. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? You know, they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Throwing is Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met it as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking it about the 36. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 39-yard line. 19, Tiger, let's go.
Off play action. Bonner. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
19, ready.
Off the play fake. Bonner. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Right back to him on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To the air, Williams. And this is going to be incomplete.
be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And taken right on the 30. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Bonner. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. The Jets at 0-10 now on the year. They come in needing just to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And let's face it, everyone now, they're looking to the leaders, both in the locker room and the coaching staff and, of course, ownership, because they've got to get a clear understanding about how everyone feels, because to me, you've got to focus on everyone in the locker room right now. That's what you're playing for. The future, it'll take care of itself.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk, go!
Off play action. Bonner. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This will be from 49 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. The 8-yard line before going out. 31 yards there, a 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down.
They'll run with Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
At the Bears' 9-yard line. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
Back to throw. Bonner. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. A but incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far.
You know it's so we ain't got the team, so you know it's all like we got to the shit. Fuck with that, and it'll just fucking go, fucking go. It's so it's real, goddamn low.
And they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here's Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30.
Williams pass intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Come on.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard
Here we go.
line.
7 Pirates. 7.
Operating from the gun. Bonner. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 60 yards. And the Jets are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Pass caught right side by Lovely. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
From the gun, here's Williams. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own
for their next possession. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
at the 31-yard line.
Ready, go! Call again on second down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Operating from the gun. Bonner. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Looking to throw. Williams. That's caught left side, Burden. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Here's Williams, operating from the gun. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
It's second down and goal.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Williams going to throw on third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Santos now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's second and 8. And check down, complete to Hall. Down the left sideline. Breece Hall. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Bonner. Allen here on the screen. They followed up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Second and 9.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll run with Allen. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Here's third and 10.
It's third and 10. Go! Ready?
Looking to throw. Bonner. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Jets get a bit closer. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So they do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give running right is Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Off the play fake. Bonner. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll give the Hall. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Bonner. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Taylor. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
That's good for Jets. First down.
Hall want to give up the middle. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 4.
One more time with Hall. And this time he is in. Breece Hall taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. This time the extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21.
everybody man. Break the wheels, abandon, don't stand up. I'm the first one to push 3 wells on the fan. Girls see me and scream. I'm repping all demons. I got cars, baby, flex ain't ever seen. He's sipping in the game, but he can't tip my ride. I got everything flipped from the in to the outside. Them Lamborghinis get me talking about. I had them on the cutlass back before I bought me a house. I put ice on my grill just to hurt the haters. 27 different chrome for the escalators. Put candy on the body so it glow in the dark. Put light on my rim for at night when they walk. Can't roll like no scrubs. Man on no hug. Ghetto bill up in here. Y'all know what's up. When I watch the club, my girl keep rolling stubs. I deep dubs, 22, 24, shining in the hood. I'm the king of the cultural dubs. When I watch the club, my girl keep rolling stubs. I deep dubs, 22, 24, shining in the hood. I'm the king of the cultural. From the streets to the den, you know this gon' win. When they see me on TV, say he did it again. From the shoe to his clothes, he falling out of control. From the pivot to the fever to the humble, 6 goals, but rolling on stuff. Take me 6 balls, jump like 3 box pump. Get to my ass in the trunk. Moving on for Rory, 60 is so clean. The shots take rhythm, that really bling bling. And girls strip when they get in the ride. I got the CL5 steering wheel on the other side. And I'm next, man. What you thinking, man? Shorty wanna roll, cause I'm on the Twinkies, man. When I watch the club, with my girl, keep rolling stubs. I deep dubs, 22, 24, shining in the hood. I'm the king of the cultural dubs. When I watch the club, with my girl, keep rolling stubs. I deep dubs, 22, 24, shining in the hood. I'm the king of the cultural dubs.
I keep my little steady, taking my words to stay open and keep.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. Oh, nice move. And now off to the races, down the right side. Brees Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brees Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just get rid of it.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Ready?
Now a carry for Allen. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. Let's go now. 19, hot 70, hot 70.
Looking to throw. Honor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A nice pickup at 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jets might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. Here's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Williams. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Quentin Williams in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, go!
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 59 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And they will take a knee here. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Sanders' kick is good. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Williams. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephant?
Well, if you do it one bite at a time. That's the way they've got to play this, one play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go like a 50-ounce ribeye.
Yeah.
One bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you. If he's their best threat on offense, use your number 1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down.
This is caught inside the 15.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Jets, the streak is over as they finally get a win after 10 losses to start the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year.
And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Poses.